Good morning, it's Cail. How are you all doing? Welcome on into a early Tuesday morning diamond painting session. I am working on Aquarius. I'm trying to finish this big section that I was working on. I've got some lo-fi girl playing in the background. It is her Christmas lo-fi radio little thing that she's got going on. I did some cross stitch earlier this morning. I didn't record it or anything. I was just chilling, doing some cross stitch. Figured I'd go ahead and get a diamond painting stream in. Make sure everything's okay over there in Streamlabs. So, I'm not moving particularly quickly. I hurt my... Well, I didn't hurt it. I don't know. My neck went out again. Maybe like a day and a half ago or something. So it's hard to like turn my head to look at the monitor. Oh Lord. Okay, it looks okay. So I've just been dealing with that. I did have to, okay, so this is so funny. So, my child, the furry child, Rosie, has kind of taken over my heating pad. And of course, I use my heating pad quite a bit when I have all these neck issues, right? And I was trying to use it yesterday and she's just staring at me like, how could you? How could you possibly take that away from me? That's mine. So I broke down and I bought myself another heating pad. So it should be here today. Hopefully. Because of course it's just a pain in the neck. Get it? I don't know what it is. It's just this like, maybe it's my pillow or the way I'm sleeping or something. I don't know. But it's really frustrating because I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh no, it's happening. It almost feels like either a pinched nerve or kind of like a muscle that's like cramped up, maybe. I'm not really sure. So dealing with that. But I did want to get a stream in or a video up. I'm recording. Not live on this one. The dogs are sleeping. Yay. And I'm just going to try and finish this section so I can move on to the next section. Because I'm working along the bottom of this canvas. If you look at the picture up there, you can see I'm working on the lower left corner. So the leaves, that's all. There's a lot of green. So what's happening, of course, because this is a very confetti heavy picture, which means there's just a lot of different colors in small spaces. I'm having to do like multiple passes to try and find all of the same color. So it just slows your progress. It's not making for quick diamond painting, which is fine. And of course, all these things are coming on here crooked, so you can check out my other videos on this particular canvas. That's just kind of given me issues since the beginning. I mean, they're not insurmountable issues, but they're there. And one of them is just like the drills. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. They just don't want to like set correctly. You put it down and then it like might move. It's really weird. And then, of course, the other issue that I have with the canvas is being able to see the symbols clearly. So every time that I work on this canvas, I'm always like, oh yeah, by the way, this canvas is just a little difficult to work with. I almost didn't do it. Like, I almost decided I was just going to throw the canvas in the trash and then just take my loss on the money and just move on to something else. But I decided I'd give it a second chance, and it seemed to be a little bit better once I kind of understood what was going on with it. So I decided to just keep going and see how it turns out. I hear somebody moving out in the living room. Somebody's snorting. I don't know who it is. So, I hope you all are well. And thank you for stopping in and checking out my video. Please subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like. It's much appreciated. I did break 100 subscribers, so that's awesome. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I do a variety of content. I'm sure that YouTube totally dislikes that. But I'm not a robot, and I don't just do one thing, you know. I mean, at heart, really, we're all rather complex creatures. But I just have a lot of different interests and different hobbies. That's what I do. Okay, let me see if I have any more. This is a camera. This is 524. So I don't have the auto exposure on or the auto focus, because when I'm moving, it just causes a lot of motion sickness. So I just turned them off, and I got it as focused as I could. Okay, I think that one's done. Unless I miss one, which is a possibility. I've had to go back many times with colors that I've missed. It's like I didn't see that one. It's like, really? Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I've got these little spots that I'm trying to fill those in and get to this section here. So, this is a dark triangle with a white square around it. It's 3816. So that's what I'm kind of working on right now, until I get to this section here. So I'll just go and I'll glance through these kind of open areas and see if I see this color elsewhere. Because there are a bunch of different greens. We've got blue greens going on, olive greens, regular greens, dark greens, light greens. There's a bunch of greens. Of course, it makes sense because we're doing leaves. So not much has been going on. Just keeping the house, clean and all that good stuff. Chores, taking care of the dogs. My little baby, the skinny one, Rosie, she woke me up this morning, hacking up foam. I guess she was hungry. I was like, oh, my poor baby. So she didn't feel good when she woke up. But once she ate breakfast, she was better. So she was sleeping on my chair. So I know these little gaps, you can see them. They're not all butting right up against each other, but it's almost impossible on this canvas to make them do that. Trust me, I've tried. for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know if the scale's slightly off, if the drills are a different size. I don't know. I cannot figure it out. Let's see. This little area here. The heat just went on. It's a little chilly. It's starting to actually feel very fallish here. The trees are finally starting to change color. That's really nice. It's starting to feel definitely more like holiday season, which it wasn't feeling like that. It's kind of hard when it's in the 70s. But we're having those chilly mornings, and then it warms up in the afternoon. Okay, what's going on here? Any more? No. I mean, there might be, but we're going to keep going. So you just put them back in the little container. And this one is what I call that little, like a paper airplane, and it's pointing down. So that one would be where I have like the technical. See, it kind of looks like a little paper airplane. I mean, I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what it looks like. So that number is 647. So if you're not aware, with diamond painting, the way most of the manufacturers do it is they use, for their drill colors, they use the DMC colors, which are the colors of like embroidery and cross-stitch thread. So if you see like 550, it's a purple, and the drills will be purple and that 550 color. So it's kind of nice because if you're also a cross stitcher, you're familiar with the colors and their numbers. So like I'll know, like when I see 550, if I see it in a kit, in a diamond painting kit, I'll know it's a purple color. So it's just kind of handy when they do that. Some of these I can still feel like a little, like popping up a little bit. And I go back and I just push them down. Yeah, it's a little problematic. I'm not sure why that's happening. So I did put up my Christmas stuff. We got a new tree this year. It's white with white lights, very pretty. See, I did miss that one. That one is here. I knew it. I knew I'd miss one. So I put all the decorations up. It's not like too overwhelming. I don't like it too cluttery with the Christmas stuff. Not only does it just like take more time to put out, but it also means more time putting them away when you're done with the holiday season. But, you know, some on the entertainment unit, on the table, on the island in the kitchen, which we don't use too often. So the tree is pretty. So every year we have a tradition that we buy an ornament for that year. So I've got ornaments stretching back to, I think the first one that I had with hubby is, I think it's 2014 or 2013, one of the two. And so it's kind of interesting to look back when I start putting them on the tree for the new season, you know. Like, oh yeah, I remember when we bought that for like 2017. It's just a nice little tradition that we have. And I started, it's like, you need some traditions. It's fine and dandy to be all, you know, progressive and whatnot, unless you go crazy over it. But, you know, it's nice to have traditions that you can count on, and they give you that warm, fuzzy feeling inside. Okay, I think that's all the airplanes. So I got all that done. And since we are considering selling our house. What's this here? We did like a kind of like a big cleanup, and hubby did a big cleanup out in the yard. I think that's this one. 372. An up arrow in a box. So I didn't have, you know, like this week I didn't have a lot to do in the house because I did that big cleanup. Because the real estate agent had somebody come by and take pictures. But we haven't gotten around to listing the house because we need to find someplace to move to. It's no good to put your house on the market when you don't have another house, like, to move into, right? You know, and the thing about it is that, I mean, like, I don't have, like, you know, $500,000 in cash or something. You know, like, I can just go put that down on the house and not worry about, like, when this one sells, right? So it's kind of, you know, it's like a contingency sale. So I've been looking, but we haven't found anything yet. We kind of want to be a little bit out from the city. Hubby wants a little bit more land. And we did find one place, but they have, like, issues. So, like, it needs a new roof. It needs the foundation to be leveled, and the septic system needs to be replaced. And it's like, yeah, we're going to lower our offer. Of course, they didn't want to take it, but it's like, you know, you should have taken care of your house. And of course, Frank and I are like, yeah, we take care of our house. So he was like, how can people do that? I'm like, I don't know. But I kind of have a feeling they're older, like they raised their kids there. And now, I think it's like an acre and a half, something like that. And they had horses and the whole shebang. They have a little barn back there. It's got access to, like, a private lake. It's really pretty cool. It's a cool piece of property, but, you know, replacing a septic system is like, I don't know, $6,000, $8,000. And, you know, they were going to do the roof because they got, like, water damage going on. You know, and you could tell where the foundation just needs to be re-leveled. And I'm sure that's not cheap, but they need to do that unless they want to just lower the price. Like, if they lowered the price, we would buy the house and then we would have that work done. But they didn't want to do that. And that's what happens when, like, people get greedy, you know. And it's been on the market for a long time. And I know it's because of those issues that it has. I'm scanning here while I'm talking for that little box with the arrow. Don't roll. Get in there. Get in there. Okay, so this one here is the triangle. The triangles are over here. This is 163. So for some reason, this is sad, we couldn't find the Christmas lights that we had before. I'm like, well, where did they go? I didn't throw them out. He's like, I didn't throw them out. They're just like, I don't know. They just disappeared. It could have been when we were going to move before and we had everything packed up. And maybe they just got thrown out by mistake. I don't know. So we had to buy all new Christmas lights for outside. Like, really? So I think he went with, we just went with multicolor. He wanted to go with blue and white, but they didn't have, they were like kind of out of stock on everything. People already bought stuff. And I was, you know, behind in setting up my Christmas stuff. I didn't really want to put it out if it was going to interfere with selling the house, so. But the agent was like, yeah, just go ahead and put some stuff out. I'm like, cool. Okay, I see the airplane right there. Right there. Where'd it go? Let me see if I see any other triangles first before I do that. Wait, where did I see it? Right there. Okay. Right there. I'll put the drills there while I check for more triangles, but I think that was all. No, there's one right there. There's one here. Can you just line up for me? There's a couple here. I mean, I just kind of wonder if the drills are all like different sizes, and that's why it's just little gaps everywhere. It's very frustrating. Okay, so these go here, and this airplane. If I can grab a drill out of there, is right here. Here. Let's see. I am so blind I cannot even see the screen. I'm looking over at my computer, making sure everything's hunky-dory. Okay, so now this one here is a line with a circle. So I have that somewhere. I've looked for it like 3 times. So I've got a line with a circle, but it's angled, and that's not right. It's straight up. It's like straight across. So I'm like, where is that one? Like, why can't I find it? What is the issue? I'm going to pull that one out. And it just drives me crazy when I can't find what I'm looking for. This is why I'm kind of anal retentive when it comes to, like, say you're going to use the scissors. Well, the scissors are always in the same spot. They're in the kitchen, in the corner, in the knife block. So after you use the scissors, you put them back in the same spot. So the next person can come behind you and know where the scissors are. Just makes life easier. I don't know if I can say that that's anal retentive, but it's just, what, organizational. Where is that straight line with the circle? It's like my eye just doesn't want to see it. But I know it's here because obviously I've used it before. Alright, let's go row by row. I hear my dog snoring. There it is. So it's like a bluish green. So the problem is the label. so you can see the two different sizes of the labels. And so when I printed it, I think my printer was running out of ink, so it looks blue. So my eye was looking for green. It's like, really, seriously. But I'm not going to go back and print new labels because I'm almost done with this thing. Okay, let's look for any more of those. Just kind of, you know, where I see like the empty spaces, I'm just going to kind of scan, you know, just kind of come like down like this. So you got a little bit of green coming out here before it gets into these kind of colors going on here. Blue and yellow and whatever, beige. So I'm just going to go this way. So apparently, okay, I'm a big fantasy buff. So apparently Wheel of Time Season 3, Lord forbid, is coming out in March. So they put out a little teaser trailer thing, whatever. Oh my lord. It looks so bad. Okay, now we're going to do 523. It's a circle with a line and another line coming down, almost like a little magnifying glass. So yeah, so the gang has been just over it. They just deviated so far from the story, and it's just awful. It's not like even an adaptation, it's just trash. Like, I despise that show so much. They did a terrible job. So I probably will, I don't know if I'll watch it on my own. I don't know if I want to do my own reaction video. I mean, like, do I really want to start doing that sort of thing? I'm not even sure how I would go about doing it. That's like recording, and then you have like editing, a bunch of video editing. I'm not sure I want to get that complicated in my life. Especially not if, I mean, if we have moved by that point, I would be like unpacking and, you know, whatever, doing any remodeling that needed to be done. I wouldn't have time to really do that. So I can just hang out with the Prophet of the Dragon over on his channel and commiserate our sorrow of the show being so bad with my other friends online. I guess I should say acquaintances. Just filling in all these little holes. I still haven't gotten around to ordering the drills that I'm missing to finish this section over here. I mean, you can see them here. These the empty spots there. I have to order that color. I think why I've been hesitating is because if you go up to like $20, you can get the free shipping. But I would have to go through my drills on both of these. Well, this project's almost done. I just have the lower, middle, lower right corner to do. And then I would have to go and look at my, excuse me, bubble flower drills and check those out. Now, if I do that and I don't come up to you know, $20 worth of drills. I'll just go ahead and just order the ones I need. Just pay the shipping. It's not very much. Okay, I think that's all here for this one. These little empty spots. So I need A, W, Y. I can do like the letters next. I was doing a lot of the numbers earlier. And this is like an olive green. Okay. So what are you all doing for the holidays? Do you celebrate Christmas? I used to go all out more when like the kids were little, but I don't really need to do that anymore. So, I mean, it's just hubby and I. Although I think I'm going to buy the puppers a little Christmas present. This drill is trash. It's got like stuff on the edge. Okay, this is A. Still missing some of these numbers. There's E. Okay, A, and then we need W down here. There. There's a couple of W's. That's like a dark olive green. And this looks like a army green. Can you get off there? Flip over. Cooperate. So on my gaming W, I did okay. So I bought this game. It's called Sun Haven about a year ago. And it doesn't have very good... Is that an E? That's like an orangey color. But that thing looks green. But we're going to trust that. So it came out on the Switch. That sticks out like a sore thumb. What's going on here? Let me look at the picture. Well, there might be a little bit of brown there. This is like a orange brown. But there's only two. Like that. Okay. Weird. So anyhow, so it came out on the Switch, and I was like really excited because I was like, okay, well, it has to have good controller support because it's on the Switch. I mean, the Switch doesn't have a keyboard, right? But no, it doesn't work very well, and the game crashes, so I was really disappointed. But I've been playing it on my laptop, so I've been having fun with that. I actually was playing that more. Like, I haven't been in Palia for, I don't know, a couple days. And then the other thing... Any more Ys? Sounds funny. Any more Ys? So, just because I was so out of commission with my neck. Let me get some water. Oh, those are the wind chimes that have my son's ashes. Hi, son. Okay, this is the circle with the line. So since I was so miserable yesterday, I was like, well, let me try Infinity Nikki. It's free to play, right? I mean, it's a gacha game, right? So you can spend a lot of money on outfits and whatnot. I was like, okay, I'll play this. So I installed it on my laptop, and I played that. most of the day while I was sitting on the couch just wanting to snatch the heating pad away from my dog. Like, hello, can I use the heating pad? My neck is killing me. Okay, this one is what I was just doing. No, this has a white circle. The one I was just doing has a black circle. That one is this white circle, 3818. So, my impressions of Infinity Nikki. First of all, it's a beautiful game. The graphics are really pretty. What is this one right here? Okay, I know where this one is. This one is here. All those little dots in a row. 3347. I did a pass with that one already. And then this one here. Right there. See, like this one is hard for me to see exactly what is that symbol. I think like, how can you see that? It's so faint. I think it's this one. So it looks like a rectangle that's white and it's got some things in it. And that's what this is. Right? But there's another one. Here's another one with a white box that has something in the middle. This is darker though. So yeah, that's this. I think it's this one. I'm just gonna guess. So anyway, so Infinity Nikki, gotcha game. The other, I mean, I just like the way that the landscape looks. Hey, don't you start that, young lady. Misty. Oh, Lord, it always has to be something. Have I ever, like, actually managed to get a stream done without one of the dogs barking? I don't know. This color here, most of these should be done. I already did, like, I think 2 passes on it. So, like, there's not really more to do. So the game is really pretty. She's a pretty little character. You know, it's Japanese. Okay, that goes there. Let's do the diamond, which is 644. Let me see something. Hold on. Okay, just checking how long I've been recording. Okay. I mean, the story hasn't really, like, captured my attention or anything. I'm not a real big, like, fashion person. I never was, even when I was young. I did a little got into it a little bit, but not really. My daughter's the one that likes clothes. I'm like, yeah, whatever's comfortable. I mean, not that I want to look like a slob or anything, but I'm just not like a big, like, shopper for clothes. I mean, I'm sure my husband's happy about that. There's that one again. I think that's this. So, you know, I'm not, like, really super into, you know, it's a dress-up game, basically. And your skills come from, like, whichever outfit you're wearing. Like, you're jumping, then it changes your outfit. And, you know, but I will say, like, the outfits, they're so pretty. Maybe I would be more into clothes if, like, real clothes were that pretty, right? I mean, they have, like, diamonds and ribbons and all those, like, girly things that modern day clothing just doesn't have. Okay, I saw another one here. So even though I played quite a long time yesterday, I don't think that I'll really continue a whole lot further. Okay, into that. But it was fun to play. I don't want to spend like real money on it. What was that? I don't want to spend like real life money on it. Because I can see that with the way that they have it set up, it could become like really super expensive. So you do these little things and they call them pulls, like P-U-L-L, a pull. And it does this like random spin thing or animation, whatever. And then you get like item outfits from it. And so of course they can't just do, you know, like an outfit or whatever. It's like individual pieces. And then they have them where they're ranked. So you can get like a 5-star dress. You can get a 4-star pair of glasses. You can get a 3-star pair of shoes. Whatever, right? And there's a way for you to earn the... I think it has like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 different kinds of currency. It's insane. Like in-game currency, but you can buy those currencies for like doing those pulls with like real money. And of course, you know, they make it very tempting because the dresses are so pretty. And of course you want to have... Oh, here comes the sun. Look at the light change on my screen. Let me go do the blinds. Hold on. The sun came up over the trees. I can turn this light off, I think. Hit the chimes. What about this one? A little better, not so bad. Alright, let me see, hold on. Let's go. I'm going to readjust. Okay. Yeah, it just went crazy. The sun just came up. It's funny. Okay, that one. Where am I? I'm doing the diamond. So anyways, there's all these different kinds of currencies in the game. I did try Genshin Impact, which is another gacha game, a long time ago, but I just didn't like the way the character moved. And I didn't have, at that point in time, as much gaming experience. So I just uninstalled it and was like, later. Never went back to it. And Infinity Nikki is probably going to be the same thing. Because, it's, you know, they just tempt you. It's like, yeah, just look how pretty this dress is in the game. Your character could be wearing that dress if you just spend money. And I've already spent money on Cail. So, you know. And I think I spent like $4 on Sunhaven for a DLC for my furniture in my house. But that's about it for Sunhaven. So I don't want to get into another, like, you know, tempting thing. And I do need to get back into Cail. Just got a little bit frustrated with the decorating. And how hard and how long you have to play just to get enough money to buy anything. So I was just kind of like, not like necessarily giving it a break, but I just took a couple days off. I just didn't feel like playing. I didn't feel like doing the grind. I mean, I'll probably play today, but I've really been enjoying Sunhaven. This is why I wanted the controller like to work, because I really wanted to play that game. Are there any more diamonds here? So, yeah, there's one here. So I'm still waiting for, I posted on the developer for Sunhaven. I think it's called Pixel Sprout Studios or something like that. I was like, hello, when's the update for the Switch? Alright, let's do 9/27. Like, we're all waiting for your fix for these crashes, like your optimization and whatever that you need to be doing for this game on the Switch. And they don't have cross-platform saving. So basically, when I play on the Switch, it's a separate game from the one that I'm playing on my PC. On Steam. It's like, okay. Which is fine. That's alright. I mean, it would be easier if it was not like that, but that's fine. I can play two separate, games. It is cute, though. But I can see how it's kind of grindy. But it is pretty chill. Oh, I'm making progress. Making progress. I see. Where did I see them? Right there. There's actually 3 in a row of the same color. It's like, what was that? Dog toy. I want to get the puppies something for Christmas. Some little Christmas cookies. Misty will be thrilled. She's such a little piggy. But I'm going to get soft ones. So that Rosie doesn't like hard things to chew. And there's 4 there. And there's 4 there. I'm shocked. Yeah, that's the way this canvas has been. Like, very rarely will you have like the same color on the same squares, like right next to each other. So when it happens, you're like, is that really true? There's really 4 of them there. Now I gotta find where I saw that. Okay, I know, I'm right here. What are you doing, little girls? Go back and lie down. It's not quite time to wake up yet. We're getting there. So after I get this video uploaded, Evie, oh gosh, Evie, leave Misty alone. Don't be so grumpy. It's not good for you to be grumpy. Evie. I don't understand why the puppy cannot get the, like, I don't know if it's because, like, is that something like the mother dog teaches the babies? Like, how to like, not come near her? I don't know. But she doesn't really understand that that's Evie's way of saying, get away from me. Like, don't come over here. And she just persists in getting up in her face and wanting attention or wanting to be played with or whatever. No, leave her alone. You don't need anybody right now. You're fine. She's talking to Rosie, asking Rosie to come play with her. So this is the problem, because she's the youngest and she's a puppy. Although she's almost a year old, but she's like, come play with me. Misty, go out in the living room, find something to do. Go play with your toys. So since she's still young, right, and all the other dogs are older, they're like, we don't really feel like playing with you, and just get over it and just leave us alone. And she's like, no, come and play with me. I'm bored. So they will play with her. I missed one of the circle with the line. They will play with her, but if they're like just kind of in like napping mode, because they're older, right? They're like, no, I don't want to play with you. Go away. And she just gets so like, unhappy. And of course, I'm usually doing something. I mean, if I'm gaming or diamond painting or cross stitching or whatever, you know, vacuuming or doing the dishes or laundry or whatever, it's like, I'm not going to play with you like right now. Like, you need to get one of the other dogs. That's what they're for. Like, they're your companions. They just don't want to play. And then I'll play with her for a little bit. And then when hubby gets home, he'll play with her. We need some more of this. Yeah, this color's been a lot in this canvas. It's kind of like a medium blue-green, like a dusty blue-green. I mean, I got... Okay, so we had Evie and Lily. And we both... I think it was both of us. We both wanted a small dog. He wanted a toy. What do they call them? Like the teacup type of dog. And I'm like, well, they tend to have like lots of health issues. And they definitely need somebody watching them like 24/7. Like they can't be jumping off the couch. I mean, they'll probably like break their legs. So, we got kind of like the next size up, which was Rosie. And she's still little, but she can, jump off the couch, and she's a little sturdier. Although she's still kind of delicate. So, she's like a year, maybe like 2 years difference between the two older dogs and her. So then Frank and I are like, well, she needs somebody to play with. We're such suckers. I don't know why we felt sorry for her. She was fine. She was actually really fine. So that's why we got Misty. So it's like, and they do play. They play together. But sometimes Rosie doesn't really feel like playing, but Misty still does. So she'll go over and she'll start, like, Rosie will be laying down under the blanket on the heating pad, and she'll start like chewing on her. Like, leave her alone. She doesn't want to play. Just go play by yourself. Nobody wants to play with you. So she gets all like, kind of butthurt. But that's just the way it is. She's the low lady on the totem pole. She doesn't want to play with you, baby. I mean, she might want to play with you. I don't know. Okay, I think that's it for that. Nope, I just saw one. Isn't that funny? The minute I said that, I see one right there. I shouldn't say that. So this sideways V, that's all that's missing over here. Lame. This one there. There goes the heat again. So there's another symbol that's similar to this one, but it has an asterisk. So it's like this. This has a triangle, like an arrow. And the other one has an asterisk. So when you're looking down here, you see both of them. And you have to kind of like actually like look and go, okay, no, it's not that one. The one that has the asterisk is more olive green, and this one's more blue-green. That's another way that I can tell the difference. And those two colors have been like a lot throughout the canvas. So it looks like this. It's like a... I had to redo the symbol fell off, the label fell off. Oh, it's like a beige. It's not green. Why did I say it was green? Beige. Okay. Oh, that's because on the canvas it looks like it's green, but it's not. It's beige. So anyhow, I mean, I don't really want to move, you know, but I want my hubby to be happy. But just the thought of packing again is just torture. It was really hard when I did it before. I mean, I literally packed like, I don't know, 80% of the house by myself. So I just don't want to do that again. And I love my little house. I can see where I missed that circle with the line there and there. Of course, my eye catches it now after I already put the color away, right? This is the thing about doing a canvas that has a lot of different colors on it. You're just constantly switching colors. I used to do maybe like 5 colors at a time. I missed it. 5 colors at a time. I would get a bunch of these little trays and I would set them out in front of me and I would put different colors in them and just do all those 5 colors at, you know, kind of not at the same time, but you know, at the same time. I don't know why I stopped doing it that way. But it's been a while since I diamond painted that way. I don't know if it was maybe like too chaotic, having all those different colors out. I'm not sure. By the way, when you get old, when you become like in your 60s, like I am, when the winter comes, it sucks. When it starts getting cold, it just sucks so bad. Like your bones hurt, your joints. It's awful. And like sitting in the living room, and I mean, we have the heat at 74. So it's like, I'm sitting in the living room, like, I'm cold. So dumb. It's like, I don't want to be cold. It's not really cold in here. It's 74 degrees. I mean, we have brand new windows. Like, it's fine. Now, we do have hardwood floors, and I don't have carpet in the living room. I have a little bit in the dining room area, which we actually don't use as a dining room. That's kind of where the dogs play. But yeah, I'll be like, oh, I'm cold. And I have like, you know, like winter booties on. It's like 74. Oh gosh. Thank goodness it's gas, not electric. Okay, I think that's it for this little symbol. No, I spoke too soon. Right in front of me. Let's do whatever that is. I'm trying to this section here. So let's see, the two I know of are, let me see. The one with the cross, this one here. And then this one is, so there's two. So you have this symbol going sideways, two triangles. And then you have two triangles going up. So these are the sideways ones. What else did I do? This weekend I watched, there's 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. I watched Fellowship of the Ring. And part of the Two Towers. This is a wrench. This symbol here, I gotta figure out what that is. It's really faint. It's light white on this green. What the heck is it? This color here probably won't be a whole lot of it. It's like a yellow green. Watch some football. I see that the Cowboys lost. I didn't watch the game. I knew they were going to lose. Sad. And then freaking Texas lost to Georgia. That's sad too. It's like, seriously, guys? You can do better than that. You let the number 5 team beat you and you're number 2. Lame. Okay, we're going to see if we can figure out what that is. I kind of think I know, but I got to double check. Okay, so it's white. And I think the design, whatever's in this design that's on there is in the center of the square. So I have one that kind of has like white like that, but it's on the bottom of the square, so it's not that one. I think it is something. Oh my gosh. Why does it have to be so difficult? Here it is. It's a battery. 471. There is no way that I can see that symbol on the canvas. I would have to get my magnifying glass out. Why'd they do that? Why'd they make it so hard to see? Like literally. I cannot see it. But it allows me to do a little bit of multi-placing. I wonder if Misty went back to sleep. Oh, Rosie went out there with her. So because it was chilly this morning, I think this one is the same. These 4 right here. I think it's that. Can't even tell. So it was chilly in here, and Rosie wanted me to hold her, but I was trying to cross stitch. So I just wrapped her up in my my Animal Crossing blanket so she could just stay warm. No, I don't think that one goes there. Wait. Oh. That's the one that's on the bottom. This one. Like literally, when I tell you that I cannot see the symbol, I mean, just the fact that it's like, horizontal is how I can tell what it is. And then like this one here, this one, and this one. That's a little, and this one. It's an asterisk. It's white on this light green. And it's like, oh my God, I can barely see that. So that's one of the issues of why I almost stopped working on this canvas. And I think it's just a matter of how their printer printed the symbols on this canvas. Okay. Oh, Lord. Let me do this wrench real quick. This is 3012. While I'm thinking about it. I think that's the only wrench. Little girls, let me get this blanket. No, I'm not getting up. I'm not done. You guys lie down. The minute I move, they're like, oh, let's get up. Mom's doing something. Like, no. Gotta let her see over here. I'm like, nah, I didn't ask you guys to get up. I think that was the only C. Okay. Now, this is 168. There's been a lot of this color too, as well. It's like a gray-green. Like, give yourself eye strain. Well, I remember when I first started diamond painting, I would diamond paint for hours at a time, and after a while, like, I could feel like my hands start to hurt, my neck. And I already have neck issues, so I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to do that. So I had to kind of cut back on, my little diamond painting sessions, because I could do, 5 hours, whatever. And then my body was like, yeah, don't do that. I swear that's just so depressing when you get older and your body just doesn't like doing things that you used to be able to do. I hear my chimes out front. Must be windy out. So this color is a lot over here on the side. Can y'all get in a line? Stay in a line. There's 3 of them. I hear my neighbor's car. She must be going to work. So between looking for a house online, taking care of the dogs, taking care of myself, my spouse, doing my gaming, doing my hobbies. Just keep myself busy. And I was telling my real estate agents, like, I'm never bored. You know, that is the nice thing. Or like I'm reading. The nice thing about having hobbies and different interests, like, you don't get bored. Because you're always doing something. And not necessarily, like, there's some times when I'll just, you know, like, not game and not do crafting or whatever, like while I'm watching TV or something. I'll just like take a break and just relax. I mean, you have to do that too. You don't always have to be doing something. But for the most part, I am usually always doing something. Excuse me, unless I'm sleeping. And then I'm just having like weird dreams about like floods and aliens invading the earth. There's one with the asterisk right there. I don't really have bad dreams where I used to have. Like when I was depressed, I had the worst dreams. Worst nightmares. Oh, I missed one right here. It was awful. And the doctor tried to give me like I guess like sleeping pills, kind of mild sleeping pills, but I didn't like them. But normally, water. Normally, I know that if I start having nightmares, that means there's something wrong. Like emotionally or mentally, like I'll know, like within me, there's something like bothering me. There's another wrench, but this is the dark wrench. So if that starts happening, why are those stuck together? I'll usually like do like a what's the word? Like come to a screeching halt. Come to a screeching halt in my life, and you know, look within and see what's going on. You know, if I'm like sad about my son or my mom or something, or missing my daughter, or you know, or whatever. It's usually like almost like a warning. I mean, like I say, like my depression is gone, which it is. I consider it to be gone. But since I know that something could trigger it again, like a situational, you know, a stress or something could trigger it, I'm always like kind of on watch, you know. Like I'm on the night watch. I'm on the night watch. So I know, like, if I have a nightmare, I'm like, okay, yeah, you gotta, like, chill out with whatever you're doing. Where did I put the, I put it back, but I think I put it back in the wrong spot. Where did I put the little circle, the little oval with the arrow? Oh my gosh, I put it in the wrong spot. Here's the one with the asterisk. And that other one with the arrow should be right next to it. And I don't see it. Okay, well, I'll have to find it. Let's do the little, looks like a little face. Oh, this makes me think of a lion. Okay, it's not over there. I'm going to take this one and put it right there. Okay. Christmas music. Oh, I have so many good memories at Christmas time. We had a lot of fun when we were kids. Great stuff. And my mom just got like awesome gifts, you know, like candle making sets and geology kits and stuff. It was great. I'd go out with my little rock hammer, exploring. I think one year she even got me a flute. I mean, I was a clarinet player, but I think I was interested in the flute, because there's a picture of me playing a flute at Christmas time. I think she got that for me. It's pretty cool. I mean, most parents would be like, well, you're already playing an instrument. You don't need another instrument to play. She's like, oh, you want to try out the flute? Sure, here you go. I mean, obviously back then they weren't, you know, super expensive. I see one with the cross there that I missed. Duh. Okay. That's the little lion head. I'm filling this in. So let's do this big section here. That's an up arrow with a line underneath it, which is this one, which is the 3013. I'll keep my eyes open for that other color. I have no idea where I put it. Okay, so here I can do some multi-placing. So after I'm done recording, I will go grab a bite to eat. And I'll probably play some Palia. I'll have to think about the Infinity Nikki thing, if I want to even go back to it. The way that they did the environment, the landscapes, that's how I wish Palia looked. Like more realistic and better textures on the grass and stuff like that, and the trees. Closing in this section in here. I guess Rosie went to lay on the back of the sofa with Misty. I can say her name out loud. Or they're both in here on the other side of the table where I can't see them. Maybe laying with Lily. Okay, that goes with the arrows. And then, oh, here it is. I found it. All right, so here we've got, here's a number 5. Here's number 5. Where the numbers are, this is 987. Okay, I just saw you. Okay, there. That's 6, 8. There's 1. I think that's a 5. I think that's a 6. So some of them, they're just hard to see. They're just like not clear on the canvas. That's a 6 here. Let's get 6. We'll finish out these numbers. Okay, 6. And then we need an 8. That olive green. Right there. Making progress. This symbol here, let me move this up, right here, right there at the bottom. That is, it looks like, it's so like blurry. I think it's a circle with 2 lines through it. It's green. And I think well, here's the asterisk. Circle with 2 lines. At least I think that that's what it is. That's what it looks like. Like there's 2 cross lines and there's a circle in the middle. I'm trying to remember if I did that color before. If I've done that symbol before. I mean, I've been working on this canvas for a year. I think a year. You know, alternating it with other canvases. Because, of course, as crafters, we can never just work. We can never just work on one project. We have to do more than one and drive ourselves insane at the same time. Okay, these are people. There's the eye. Let's see this one here. There's a couple of them. It might be, I don't know. I gotta find it. Fill these areas in. No, I don't like that. That's a reject. That goes in the trash. It's round. Rounded. And I'm doing square drills, so that's not gonna fly. Usually, yeah, when I get like I, you know, in this kind of a stage where I'm almost done with the section, I start getting really impatient. Like, oh my God, I want to finish it. I want to finish it. And of course, this is a gigantic canvas. So then it's like, oh, well, there's another section just waiting for you to get started on. You're not done. You are not remotely done. But, of course, you know, it looks pretty. And once I have it cleaned, like I'll clean it and see if I need areas that need some straightening out or whatever. And then I'll have a hubby do his measurements because he'll make the frame for me. And I don't think I'll put it in glasses, put it in plexiglass. And then he can build the frame and paint it. I think the color I'm going to do is going to be like a dark purple. Not black, not white. White would be like just too much, and black is, yeah, I wanted to keep it like pretty. So I'll probably do maybe like 550, that color. Are there any more asterisks? I don't think so. Okay, that goes here. That one is the one that I sits at the bottom. This one. I think there were a couple of them left that I didn't get the first pass. I'm gonna put that there. There's one here. And there's one here. So these here, they're the white is at the top, and the one I'm doing is the white at the bottom. That's that one. Like, figure out which one's which. So the white's at the top, white's on the bottom. And I'm gonna have to. What's going on there? Oh, that's the something in there. I have to figure out this symbol. I don't know what it is. What is that symbol? Let's look in here. Okay, so the one, that one is, okay, there, I found it. It's this one here. Can you get on the thing? Okay, I found it. It was in here. It was in this little storage thing. In this. See, it's a circle with two lines going through it. I knew I had done it before, that color, but I just couldn't remember where I stored the drills. Okay, so let's just move. I cannot tell what this is. I'm gonna put this in there. Just like that. Make my life easier. Why are these not straight right there? I don't know. Once it's on the wall though, and it's framed and all that, you won't be able to see on any of that gapping. But it was a disappointment when I realized it was doing that. I was like, oh no. And that was early on in my diamond painting career. So I was pretty disappointed. You know, you never want to buy something, especially like when you're crafting, and then you realize that it has flaws. You're kind of like, oh, just bummed out. But, you know, as I don't know if it's true when you're young, probably not. But as you get older, you kind of tend to take those setbacks, you know, setbacks in stride. You just don't take things as seriously anymore. You're just like, okay, well, you know, that's the way it is. Okay, this is the eye. The eye is over by the body section. Where's the body section? Where there's like the feet. There's the eye. I've already done, this is like the 4th pass with this color. I think the sun stopped beaming in, so I can probably turn the light back on. That's a little better. Okay, let me do the okay. Woo! Let's turn that down. Up. Okay. Yeah, well, the sun went high enough up in the sky, or it wasn't like beaming in here, as the front of the house faces east. I got all this. Awesome. I don't think there's... Oh, there's one there. There's another eye. What are y'all doing? Children. Children of the fur. See, this one is the arrow pointing that way. That'll fill this section in. I don't think I've gotten most of the eyes. Okay. So this one is going to be 503. I have no idea what those dogs are doing. I can't see them. They're on the other side of the table. Probably chewing on each other, which is fine. What are y'all doing? It sounds like Misty chewing on Lily. Or maybe it's on Rosie. They make like this funny little noise when they're doing that to each other. And I can always tell. It's like, okay, they're screwing around with each other. What are you doing? Don't get in trouble. Mommy wants you to behave. Young ladies. Old ladies. Ladies. All my dogs are female. Although I've had male dogs before, but I just wanted like just more chill. So it's like, yeah, we're just gonna go with girls. And we're just filling in these empty spots. Love it. That looks pretty good. Yeah, before I frame it, I'll run my finger over all of it. Find the ones that are kind of like popping up and pushing back down. What are you two doing? Okay, that didn't work. Error. You ever watched that Star Trek episode where Voyager or V'ger, it's like error. Some of those things that stick with you over the years. corner over here is just jacked uneven. Why? I don't know. Can you just like line up with each other and just stay in the position that I put you in? That one doesn't go there. But it's close enough in color to the other one. Don't worry about it. And dig it out of there. There's quite a bit of this color. These are stuck together. Trash. There's the curved arrow. What are you guys doing back there? Are you chewing on each other? Here's a number 5. Oh my gosh. How did I miss that? I don't know. That's what happens when you get old. Yeah, my birthday's coming up. My birthday's coming up February 10th. I'm going to be a whopping 65 years old. I don't know what to think about that. I don't even know if I should think about it. Like, does it really matter? Is it a number? Okay, I think that's it for that one. Let's get this is the diagonal line with the circle. What are these symbols? Let's see if there was another one of those. Diagonal line with a circle. Okay. And then the other one is the lock. Let's do the lock, which I missed on a first pass. This should be over here somewhere. It's 824. Blue. I think that was all the locks. Okay. This is a square with, I think it's a triangle is in the center of it. Or it's a circle. Maybe it's a circle. It is a triangle. But the way that it's printed, like you can't tell that that's what that is. Why are you upside down? Hey, no crying. Misty is the last little crying dog. It's like, what are you crying about? There's nothing wrong. She just like, she goes, these little like whiny noises. It's like, knock it off. Knock it off. There's nothing wrong with you. She does it all the time for this, that, and the other. I'm like, really? Okay, that was over here. Okay, so here we've got the curved arrow. Evie, go lie down. She's gonna go check on them. She's gonna go into auntie mom mode and go check on the babies, because I think the babies are in the living room. But she came back in. They must be okay. Where's the arrow? The arrow is with, where would I put it? With arrows? Or with abstract? I was trying to sort the symbols by like category of what they are. But I didn't write down like how I did it or what color went with what group. I didn't get that technical, right? Like, it's too much work. You just want, you know. See, as you get older, you just don't want to work so much. It's not that you don't want to do things, you just don't want to work at it, if that makes sense. Like, you just want to make things less complicated. Maybe that's the right word. Like, less complicated. Where's my arrow, my curved arrow? I don't think it's in here. No, it's not in there. I didn't think it was in there. Okay, well, in the meantime, till I can find that one, this one is the pieces of paper, which is $4.53. It's like a beige color. And probably when I'm not looking for the curved arrow is when I will find it, right? Because isn't that the way it always works? Now, why is it like that? Why does the universe do that? Is that just God being a little trickster? Although I do admit that sometimes I have addressed God and said, you know what, like, you really have like a... Hey, you really have like a twisted sense of humor. Or it's like, you're sneaky. You're being sneaky. Sneaky. Like, you know, on certain things, like in my life, like when Frank showed up in my life, I was not looking to remarry. You know, my husband had passed away from cancer, and I was like recuperating from that. And God's like, I don't think we're going to have any of that going on. You're not going to be some grieving widow. He's like, no. We're going to bring this good old boy into your life, and you're going to love him. You're going to fall in love with him. It's going to be wonderful. And of course, you know, since you have to trust God, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense, right? I was like, okay. It's pretty funny. I think that was it on the document. Okay, I see. This is that, oh gosh. Document. This one there is this dumb, it looks like it's a computer. An old-fashioned computer. Which I've already done like 3 passes on that color. Seriously. Okay, this one was the documents. This drill. Okay. So here we've got the one that's white at the top. And that is this one. I know it sounds funny. But see the whites at the top. It's like a graph. I think it's a graph. When I hear a truck out there backing up, that means the dogs are going to hear it. They're going to go bark. Being the little protectors that they are. Y'all don't argue with each other. Be nice. You're not going to get any other sisters. This is it. My sister making days are all done. No more puppies. No more cats. Yeah, and the other thing, I've been kind of like keeping an eye on my cat. She's, you know, starting to get old. I missed a document right there. And she's been sleeping a lot. And she was losing weight. So Misty. I got her some, I missed one right there. It's a trash truck. Got her some more soft food. Because we had stopped giving her soft food for a while because she kept barfing it up, right? I guess maybe it was that brand. Misty, knock it off. Misty. No, little puppy. The trash truck is already gone. She's still barking. What does that even remotely mean? Misty Moon. There's another document. Well, I didn't do that very well, did I? They're distracting me. Misty. I have no idea what she's barking at. The trash truck's gone. She just starts getting on like autopilot. And she'll just bark for like no reason. What does that even mean? Like I missed the arrow there. It's 5:03. I think I'm done with this one here. I like seeing that progress. And then here we've got, this is the camera. No, that's the cloud. Where's the cloud? Where is the cloud? There's the flower, the hazard symbol, shamrock, car. The heat is on, and it's like, now I'm starting to get hot. It's like, ah. Okay, where'd the cloud go? Why is it so hard to find? Here it is. 517. I think that's the only one. I think. Then we've got the plug, which is over here. That's 3023. That's another color that's been used quite a bit in here. Okay, we're going to check these empty spots. Fill them in. My ear's ringing. Why? I have to figure out what that symbol is. You know, as much, I mean, I've worked on this thing for a year and I'm still like, what is that symbol? I think it's a tag. Okay, what does that say about my memory? Or just what? Or just that there's like 200 symbols that you're trying to remember. And then of course you've got bubble flower, which has its symbols. And you're like, really? Although I did throw away the Celebrate Diversity, the one with the unicorn and the little fairy. I threw that one in the trash. I threw the canvas in the trash. I was heartbroken. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. Couldn't deal with the pop-off. So what I may need to do is figure out another way to do that picture. Okay, here's one of these. Circle the oblong with the arrow. And then here is the up arrow with the line that I missed before. Duh. This is what happens when... This is what's pretty typical, like when you're at the end of finishing a big section and you start seeing like what's left, and then you look at it and you notice that you've already done like several passes with that color and you just missed it like the first time that you did the pass. It's like, or the second or the third time that you've done the pass, and you're like, seriously? See, there's that tag right there. So yeah, so a lot of like when you're at this like little bit that you've got in this section, because this section was, you know, pretty big. Yeah, it was like big. You know, so it's like color, 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 color. And you're just doing like numerous passes of the same color. And then, and as you start going through it, you remember that you did that, right? You're like, oh yeah, I did this color already. I already did like 2 passes or 2 or 3 passes with that color. Why did I miss that? And you're like wondering why you missed it. Like this one there isn't here. And you just feel like, you don't feel dumb, but you're like, man, I wish I hadn't missed it. I just had gotten them all on the first pass. So that you can just like, you know, because it's, you know, time consuming. Wait, this one's here. Because you think about it, every time that you have to open a container to get drills, that's time, right? So if you can get that color on that first pass, what is that in there? Then it just saves you from having to do that color again, right? I think that is, I think that's the circle with the 2, let me use the table, with the 2 lines, I think. Let me see. Can you go in there? Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. I still have probably, this is up triangle. We'll do that one last. But I don't think I'll be able to finish in like one this pass here. Okay, up triangle is 341. There's just so many colors. But I mean, I've got most of this like down here. Feels something. But I did do my best to try and finish this section. But the next time I come back to it, really, I'll be able to finish this section. And then I'll get started on a new section and continue on till I finish this canvas. And then after I'm done with this one, I'm going to concentrate on bubble flower. You can see my videos for that canvas as well. Because I want to get these 2 big ones done. And then I'll be on, I think it's called Welcome Home. It's from Diamond Art Club. Ooh. And then, and I'll probably do an unboxing for the next one I'm going to work on. I don't know. I have, let's see, I think like 4 Diamond Art Club unopened boxes. So I just need to go look at the pictures because it's been a long time since I purchased them. They're just sitting in my closet. And, just go through and see which one I want to do next, and then I'll do the unboxing on that one and get started on it. And then I'll alternate that one with Welcome Home. But they're smaller and they're not as, I don't think they're as graffiti heavy as Aquarius and Bubble Flower are. So it should take less time to finish those. Because I already told myself, like, you're not buying any more diamond painting kits until you're done with the ones that you have. Even though I've seen some pretty things and so on and so forth. But I'm like, no, you're just not going to do it. The only one that I'm willing to break that rule for is that Amy Brown. Maybe like an Amy Brown piece. Maybe if I can find maybe like Dragon Charmer or something. I don't know. Maybe I can order it. See if they have it in like the diamond painting section of Heaven and Earth Design. So I'll check their website. So I might, if they do, if I can get it on a diamond painting canvas that's well poured glue, right? Then I would probably alternate that one with Welcome Home. And then do the third one after I'm done with the Welcome Home. Do the unboxing for the third one. Okay, that one's done. So it looks like I have about, I don't know. Let's see how many colors are in there. Just right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, I have like at least like 30 other colors to do there. I'm like, yeah, and I don't want to give myself like too much eye strain because I need my vision to do my gaming. So I'll leave it there. I will come back and I'll probably finish this tomorrow morning. When I wake up, I'll just do this instead of cross stitching, and I'll finish this up so that then when I do the next video on this project, it'll be starting this new section. So I have to think about, let me move this over, I'll show you. Move this down, I'm going to slide it down. Right, so there we go to unfinished, right? So I think I'll do, I think it'll be, so this right here, put down, right here where my finger is, that's where this piece of release paper ends, is up here, right there. So I'll probably take all of this off, and this one, the ones on the side. Right, so this one and this one. I'll take all these 3 pieces off, and that'll be the next section I do. And then I'll just have 1, 2, 3, 4 more sections to do on the entire canvas. So it's kind of where we're at overall. And then it'll be done. And then it'll be framed. And then it'll be up on my wall. And I will take finished, pictures when I have it on the wall. That's what I did with the magic potion. Which was an unbelievable amount of diamonds. So anyhow, thank you for watching. Enjoy the day. I hope it's like nice weather where you are. Or even if it's raining and you needed the rain. Because it rained the other day and I was kind of like moaning about it. But it was like, we need the rain. Stop it. Stop complaining. So be sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Share it with your friends if they're interested in my crafting or my gaming or my other general little things that I do. Just listening to an eclectic person spout stuff on YouTube. I know you have lots of choices and channels, but I do appreciate you watching. So enjoy the day. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. Be kind to the world, because we all need all the help that we can get with the way things are. It's just nuts. So we have to hang in there. We have to try and be good and be better and evolve and grow and be awesome beings as much as we can. So I'll see you next time.